Welcome to On the Farm with Mrs. Smith. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is, as we're reading through, we're going to treat this exactly the way Mrs. Smith would do in the classroom as we're sitting on the rug. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to point to the title. It's right there. Now I'd like you to read the title, please. Excellent. Here's the author. You can tell it's the author. Generally, it has this word in front of the author's name, the word by, Kristin Cashore, and illustrated by. Who is an illustrator? What is an illustrator? The illustrator is the person who drew the pictures or created the pictures. In this case, these are probably created on the computer. And that is Bob Macheras. All right. So today we're going to be reading the story On the Farm. And you can see we have a picture of a farm. What is this? It's a tractor. This is the barn. This is the farmhouse. And this is a silo where things are kept. Looks like, what are they doing to the tractor? Yep, looks like they're all getting ready to clean the tractor. Okay, so here are some of the vocabulary words that you practiced on your cards. As I point to them, will you please read it out loud? Blue, from, get, help, little, use. All right, let's open it up. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to focus over here on this side, and I'd like you to read this sentence. So you're going to pause me now so that you can read the sentence, and then I will read it to you. Rob and Mom use little pails. See their pails to provide the pigs with some feed? Okay, now pause and please read this sentence. Rob and Socks use little rocks. See their rocks? What are they building? Looks like they're building a fence. And who is Socks? Rob and Socks. I bet the dog is named Socks. Okay, pause so that you can read this page, please. Rob will use blue soap. How fun. Mom will help. Oh, I thought that Socks really was brown spotted. I'm starting to think Socks doesn't actually have brown spots. He was just really, really dirty. Okay, please pause the video and read this one. Mom will get the car. Mom drives from the barn. You can see that she's driving in the car. And now I'll read to you a little bit about farm dogs. So this is a real photograph. So this is an actual farm dog. Farm dogs do not have much time to play in the mud, unlike Socks. Farm dogs have many jobs. They help the farmer herd the animals. They keep the animals safe from wolves and foxes. They stop animals from eating the crops. Farm dogs are hard workers. Some farm dogs actually live in a home, and if you're not careful, if you have a farm dog in your home, even if you don't have a farm, they'll try to herd you just like they would the sheep. Okay, so we're going to put this off to the side for the moment, and you need this page now, so you should pause me so that you can have a pencil. You will need some kind of things to draw with, whether they're crayons, pencils, or markers. And you need this page in order to work. Okay, so please pause me now and read this first sentence. Rob and Socks help Mom with the hogs. Now read the second sentence. Rob and Socks use rocks to fix the wall. And third. Rob and Socks go to town with Mom. Draw 2 things that Rob does to help Mom. Okay, I'm going to pause my video so that I can answer that question. I'm going to draw 2 things that Rob does to help Mom. If I need to, I can go back into my story to find the answer. So if you need to, you can actually rewind the video to find the pictures of when Rob is helping Mom. Okay, so I'm going to pause my video and I'm going to draw, and you should pause yours and start to draw. If you wish to add color, you certainly can. And what's going to happen is that mine will magically appear in just a few seconds. Okay, so here are the 2 things that I drew. I drew when Rob was helping his mom to rebuild the wall, and I drew the pail for when he was helping to feed the pigs. So in the second space, they want to show where the story takes place. So the place or where the story takes place is also called the setting. And so in every story, they will ask you about what is the setting. Is it now? Is it in the past? Is it in the future? Is it under the water? Is it on the moon? Is it on a farm? Is it in a city? Is it in the country? Is it in a home? Is it in an apartment? So think about this story now. Think about the pictures that you saw during the story. Where does this story take place? And then also draw how Rob feels at the end of the story. Okay, see you in a moment. Pause me so that you can do that. That goes down here. Okay, so here you can see the setting. It takes place at a farm, and here I think that we can see the emotions that Rob is feeling, especially at the end of the story where he's had a really good day of helping his mom. So did you draw something similar to mine? It's okay if you want to add to your picture now too. I really enjoyed coloring it in. Okay, so on this side, what we're going to do is I am going to read the sentence, and there are 2 options. I want you to choose which option is the best answer. Okay, so, all right, let's get going. I am not going to read these 2 options. I want you to use your knowledge. You should have studied those words as part of the story in order to do this. Number 1, Rob and Mom have blank soap. Think about the story. What kind of soap did they have? Number 2, Mom drives blank the barn. Number 3, Rob and Socks blank Mom on the farm. Rob and Mom use blank rags. 5, Rob will blank a hose to wash socks. Number 6, Mom will blank the car. Okay, rewind any of those to hear me read them again, and circle and write the correct answer on each line. Remember, no capitals. I'm going to pause my video now. You should do that so that you can continue to work, and in a few moments it'll magically appear with the answers and you can check yours with mine. Okay, here are the correct answers. How many of them did you get correct? Good job today, guys. See you in the next video.